Greetings, mech warriors, potato lords, salt miners, and connoisseurs of big, stumpy robots. My name is TTB. Welcome back to German Mechgineering. Today, guys, I have yet another build in the Cyclops Sleipnir Hero Mech. It is going to be Ultra Autocannons combined with racks. Tiny variation on the normal build, but I think you guys will like it. Let's turn this bad boy around, shall we? Badumch! As you can see, this is a triple rack plus Ultra AC10 setup. It is a deviation of the normal builds that you would see on the Sleipnir, but I thought to myself, why not test it out? Why not try something that's a little bit more asymmetrical, but plays to each weapon's strength? So we have maximum rack 2s, 3 in total at the same time without incurring ghost heat. On top of that, we have the double tap ability from the Ultra AC10 for some extra burst damage. Let's jump into the build. The basis for this build is going to be a light engine 300 that gives us about 54 kph of speed. We've got a rotary AC2 and an Ultra AC10 in the right torso, 2 rack 2s in the left torso. We've got case in there as well, 2 tons of rack 2 ammo and 1/2 ton of Ultra AC10 ammo. You can do a full ton here if you just lower the arms a little bit further. I'll leave the terms in terms of ammo up to you. Important down here, we have 1 ton of rack 2 in the right leg and center torso, as well as 2 tons in total in the left leg, and then 2 more tons of UAC-10 ammo, 1 in the center torso and 1 in the right leg. I'm lowering the head armor down to 17, so I'm just saving 2 points here. And we're lowering the legs a little bit, we're lowering the arms a little bit, and everything else should be fine. Double heat sinks, of course, and endo steel structure to make all of this possible. Now, the firepower is listed at 110, but this is the firepower, of course, of the damage over time from the rotary ACs, so do not be confused with that. I see it all the time again in YouTube comments. Oh, TTB, my triple rack 2 build is doing 100 DPS, well, damage, firepower, blah, 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 blah. Guys, there's a difference between an alpha strike firepower, which is pressing all your weapons once and an instant amount of damage being applied, and the firepower that you see here for the rotary autocannons, which is damage per second over time. So I don't know why PGI has it this way, but you cannot reliably look at firepower down there if you have rotary autocannons in there. It's just completely going to mess up everything in the calculation. What you need to look at here with the rotary autocannons, guys, is the damage per second value, and that is 6.5 damage per second for the rotary AC2s per rotary AC2. So if you just press the fire button for 1 second, guys, that's the killer here. The Ultra AC10 is going to be more damage than the rotary AC2, even though the rotary AC2 is going to show up as more firepower down in the right-hand corner. So I guess what I'm saying is don't trust PGI's UI because it's mixing, I don't know, bananas and tomatoes here. All right, for the skill tree, let's have a quick look and make sure that everything is set up correctly, which it is not at this point. So let's go ahead and build a skill tree for this mech real quick. And it should be very, very easy. Now, what we do want is we want enhanced rotary AC cannons, we want magazine capacity 1 and 2, we don't need LBX spread. We definitely not necessarily don't need the cooldown. What we do need though, however, is any kind of heat dissipation that we can grab. So let's grab a couple of points of heat dissipation here in heat gen. Okay, that is quite nice. Now we could also go ahead and grab this point over here, but I think it's too much of a stretch. Instead, I would think about maybe getting velocity 1, 2, 4, and then velocity 3 is here, and velocity 5 is here, so we got all of those. And now we're currently sitting at 75 points. We got the left-hand side of the armor tree already, so that's the most essential part of the survival tree done. And we've got some points in sensors, namely seismic 1 and 2. We could also add a couple of points radar deprivation here, 3 points radar deprivation, that won't hurt us. And we have double cool shot with cool shot cooldown and artillery strike. Now, that gives us a couple more points left, and I would potentially put those into either the survival tree, basically like so. Let's see, can we actually fully take it? No, we can't, but I would probably take it like this, yeah? So you have all the skeletal density nodes except the 2 in the middle. We're missing 1 point of reinforced casing, but that's alright. That will make this mech fairly tanky. 127 center torso, 78 structure. Alternatively, what you could do if you don't want to run this tree is you could go ahead and actually jump over to operations and make the mech run a little bit more cool, which is definitely also an option. For example, like this, and then you have 1 point over that you can put into another point in skeletal density. So have a little bit more skeletal density over on this side, 5% to be precise, but also have a total of, what is that, heat containment 1, 2, 3. So your total amount of heat that you can produce is going to be about 9% higher, and your mech is going to run 6% cooler, or your heat dissipation from your heat sinks is going to be 6% higher. So you could also run it like this. I'll leave it up to you, whatever you guys decide. Of course, if you leave out the sensors tree, which you can do, I just like to have seismic 1 and 2, then you can go deeper into operations, or you can go deeper into more armor. But that is up to your personal taste. Well guys, I've talked long enough. Let's take this bad boy into a couple of matches and see what happens, shall we? I'll see you there, I guess. Ooh, that locust! You see how fast he was gone?
New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. Target spotted.
Target spotted.
Echo is a Warhammer 2C Learn boat. It's got a UAV buff. Take down the UAV if you can. Somebody shoot him in the back here for some reason.
Acquired.
For unknown reasons.
New target acquired.
Oh, this guy's annoying. Ay, 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 ay.
Bomb destroyed.
Need assistance.
New target acquired. Target.
He's down.
New target acquired.
I'm all jammed up. You can keep going.
Captured. Target destroyed.
Yep. There's our friend again.
New target acquired. Base is being captured.
Oh, I'm jammed up again.
New target.
Those jams are killing me.
Base 25. New target acquired.
Yep.
Base is being captured.
Those jams are really killing me. Okay, he's dead. Behind us.
Target spotted.
Base is
I'm actually surprised I'm still alive.
target destroyed.
Now my auto cannon is jammed.
Target acquired.
Whoa! That flea has been terminated.
Base is being captured.
Oh, something's always jammed on this mech. It's quite ridiculous. No, 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 come to me. I'm much better doomed than these guys. Yes! Die!
Target destroyed.
Okay.
New target
Maybe the Urbi?
acquired.
Nope, not the Urbi. Okay, well then. I guess it's time to get that amazing high-skill player that thinks that sitting on a base is actually gonna win them games. Sorry.
He might be hiding.
I can still get base on your attack. Oh, there he is.
Affirmative. Not a best.
Oh yeah, you don't want to have that laser boat in the fight.
Captured.
That could actually be helpful
Being captured.
to your team. It's much better to sit on the enemy flag.
Target destroyed.
And the final insult he lost to a guy got killed by a cougar with LRM.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. That's how it's done. 2 killing blows, 2 solo kills, 6 kill most damage dealt, boys. 915 damage done,
That's rich.
6 components. That is nice. You know what? I like this build. It's fun. It's definitely fun. It was able to pump out quite the damage. The only problem is that I got some unfortunate jams, but other than that, if you get used to that, it's a fun lifestyle. Wonder if I should do this or not. I kinda wanna do it. Fuck it, we're doing it. Even though it's stupid.
Target acquired.
It's free damage. Free damage on these guys. What? Nobody here? The fuck? There we go.
New target acquired.
Let's go dip here.
New target acquired.
It's just a Vapor Eagle. You can push around the corner towards Delta 3, guys. Stop hiding. Come on.
Artillery strike online. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
You just see that, guys? That is what's wrong with the game right now, or with the players in this game.
Artillery
They're all
strike.
suffering from giant pussy syndrome.
New target acquired.
Down below, India Annihilator. He's alone, take him down.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Push the Annihilator, guys. Stop waiting around. Push, push, push.
Target destroyed.
Delta next.
New target acquired.
Go CT.
New target acquired.
Now for Bravo Annihilator.
New target acquired.
Oh, Execution is just sitting in Timbuktu. Going for Bravo next.
New target
Holy hell.
acquired.
Okay.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Need to cool down now. Come on, guys, stop. There's no communication, they don't open their mouths. It's just pointless, guys.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
New target acquired.
They're gonna be behind me, so I need to turn right now. They're coming from the center, turn around, guys.
New target acquired.
Okay, Cadafact's almost dead. Why are you shooting me in the back here? Come on. Let's do this.
New
Yeah,
target
freaking hide us.
acquired.
Bravo CT inside horses. I'm pushing Bravo. Should I do this? Yes, I will do it.
Target destroyed. New target
Oh, Echo next. Oh, my CT is open.
enter zone.
I'm getting shot from all sides here. My teammates are not pushing.
Left arm destroyed.
Yeah, and rip. So we killed 300 tons this round, guys. I think that was a good effort on our side. Almost 1,000 damage. But as you can see, it's just not enough to carry matches these days.
Arm destroyed. Artillery strike.
It's just sad.
Left arm destroyed. Warning incoming.
And it has to do with people hesitating and not engaging.
Damage. Heat sink destroyed. New target acquired.
6 kills to 12 final score.
Back it up. The hostiles have taken control.
Let's see how the rest of my teammates did. Find out. The start wasn't bad. We took out 200 tons quite easily, but then we just slowed down and bad things happened. So, 3 killing blows, 1 solo kill, 2 KDDs, almost 1,000 damage, 551 damage tanked, which is not too bad. Could have tanked a little bit more. Took a lot of CT damage, but that's to be expected when you're running Rakka-Dakka. And so yeah, I had a quick draw with me that did good damage. The Thunderbolt did good. The Bushwhacker did good. Marauder, nah. 2 lights unfortunately did nothing, and the rest of my assaults also basically did nothing. So yeah, that explains why we lost. Enemy team had more people doing something on average. GG.